Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Mosballin. It's Mr. Breakout Mosballin to you. I'm kidding, but I'm so happy that I've been helping you guys out on Breakout. So happy. This video has kind of been long awaited. A lot of people ask me a lot of questions on the best rewards here. What should I be taking? What should I be getting? And I'm gonna rank all of them, or as much as I can today. As you guys can see, I made a million MT. Mainly playing Breakout, honestly, just mainly. There's obviously other things, factors that happen along the way. We're not gonna pretend they didn't happen, but Breakout is a beautiful method right now. I have a video later today on me playing it on Hall of Fame difficulty. You guys asked me about that as well. Does difficulty matter? What difficulty should I be playing on? So I'm gonna be showing you guys that tonight, later. So make sure you guys go ahead and leave us a like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and turn on the noties so you don't miss out the video for later. I got some other bangers later on this week as well, so be on the lookout. I'm excited, I'm ready, and let's get down to business. So I did my best to bring in as many rewards as possible into this little tier list that I have right here. I apologize for all the ads going on. I'm obviously not sponsored and none of them are paying me or any of that stuff. Unfortunately, I put on an ad blocker to remove them and they told me I can't use this site for whatever reason, so we just gotta live with it. But there's some other rewards that are not here that we'll talk about and discuss. My job is to put them all. I labeled them pretty easily. I wrote what's the best, what's good, what's like you could take it if there's nothing really anything better, but and then the ills are the ones you should stay away from no matter what happens. All right, so I'm gonna try to rank them within themselves so you guys can know what is the best of all. So let's start off with actually the Breakout Season 1 exchange. That's the thing you should be playing for. That's the main prize. That's the thing you exchange for the mode pieces. You need a total of 13 of them to get the pink diamond exchange piece that we're all kind of looking for. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I made a video about it before. I actually have a short about it as well. You guys can check it out, or just talk in the comments. I'll explain it a little bit better. We'll look at it in the game at the end. All right, but let's talk about some of the ones that I really get asked about. This hidden gem one, for example. I'll hopefully put it on the screen a little bit bigger because I know it's kind of small. There's a hidden gem one that people are confusing for a diamond. It is not a diamond, guys. That is not a diamond. That is an ew. That card can have any hidden gem, including mainly golds, because think about it, there's so many golds, and the odds and the percentages, you're not pulling anything higher. Put that in your ew, and that goes for the hollow one as well. If it doesn't say what overall you're pulling, I don't care if it's lighting up pink diamond, if it's lighting up galaxy opal, it has to say what it is plus, right? It'll have to say 87 plus, it'll say 80 plus. If it has nothing, assume it could be the lowest thing possible, and assume it will be the lowest thing possible. Just got to put it out there. That's just like how it is. I'm sorry, unfortunately. I hope everyone who's been tweeting me or writing it in the comments, I've been answering so they don't take those and get mistaken. Now we'll go ahead and say the shoes, the diamond shoes, we'll put them in the ills as well. Those aren't anything you should be taking. The great thing about Breakout this time around is you could take as many rewards almost as possible, like all the good ones. So you should definitely not focus on all these bad ones, and because you're allowed 3 per board. But like technically, if you're on the first board, I would only take 2, use my portal, so I could take 3 on the top one. All right, so I've explained this a million times, so that's not what we're here to do. Let's go ahead and talk about should we start moving up a little bit? Let's bounce around, man. Let's go ahead and talk about before they had the game on deluxes. So I kept that on just in case someone sees it. I think they removed the players that were already on there, but they already added the arrival deluxe. So arrival deluxe is definitely up there as one of the best of the best. Those are guaranteed amethyst and higher players. Highly recommend. We'll assume game on is officially off the same way the players are. The good thing we know about the players is they added an amethyst, a diamond, and a pink diamond the first time around. The diamond was Cousins, the amethyst was Julius Randle, and the pink diamond was Candace Parker. Now I assumed they would keep it up every single drop and make the pink diamond player the WNBA player, but it was not the case this time around. They actually added Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Buckets. Yes, Jimmy is definitely in the best tier. My computer is freezing up. The weather is terrible outside. I don't know. I think it's gonna mess up a lot of my stuff moving forward for the day. Hopefully I can still make content for you guys. Hopefully I can still stream. It's looking crazy out here in these streets. Stay safe, everyone. But yeah, Jimbo's actually top tier. You guarantee guaranteed the pink diamond off the board. If you see him, most times than not on Breakout, you see the cards on the first board, but that's not where it's always guaranteed. You can still see them later on down the line. The other thing I will note, don't always just go corners. We learned that a lot this time. I'm seeing them on other spots. I'm seeing them on the little crosses, which is the lowest. You would never expect them there, but I am seeing them there as well as the corners. I'm not seeing them in the other slots, like the ones in between, but I don't know, anything's possible. That's all I'm saying. We'll go ahead and talk about the MT. There's a lot of different MT values this time around. I would consider 2.5, 3K, all that stuff as just because there is higher. Even 4K is kind of, that's borderline and good. I would consider 5K good. 5K, there's a 7.5. I would consider 7.5 between good and best. It's right in between. 10K is definitely in the best bracket. It's definitely up there. That's one of those awards, if you see it, you can't really beat and turn down 10K. I'm just saying, but it's kind of in between. It's one of the lower end ones of the best for sure. Now, when we talk about badges right now, some of them have value, and value's only going up. The great thing about the badges this time around is they have a lot of different option packs as options, and realistically, if you take them, I think you can make a lot of good money if you make the right choices of which badges are going up or which badges are needed in general. And it's early in the game, so we know what badges are good. If you guys need a video on that, I can make it happen. I think we'll start seeing badges fly up in price next weekend, not this one, next one, because of the 10K tournament. So people are going to start badging out their cards, looking into it. So badges right now, I would still consider in the but they're the higher tier. They're almost in good. You definitely can take them. They're definitely there, and I highly recommend looking into them, like on the first board. If you don't see anything better, definitely take a look at that. Go ahead. It's probably better than some of the other options. Those options, as in the Series 1 base, I would consider that worse than that, even though you might get a badge in there, but being able to pick it just changes the game, makes it a lot better, right? Now, this breakout piece right here that you guys see on your screen, a lot of people have asked me about that, and I have answered it a billion times. That is literally random. It's not anything good. It's gonna be an arena, it's gonna be a jersey, it's gonna be a court, something of that nature. So that is one of the worst things you could possibly get. You're not getting nothing from that, trust me. Free agents are good for Gauntlet. They definitely help you out in Gauntlet, but they're still in the ew scale. I would consider them higher than the hidden gem and the hollow and all that. Would you need those? If you really need good players, go for it, but they only last 5 games. They're only really gonna help you so much. So definitely on the lower end. We have game changers. I have a big game changers video tomorrow. I was waiting to get some of the game changers I don't even know. You get a lot of them in rep and stuff, so I'm about to get new ones that I haven't even seen before. So I'm just waiting on that. So we got chicken dinner right here. This chicken dinner that we see, that's one of the better ones supposedly. It only works on regular games on Breakout, unfortunately. If it worked on Gauntlet, I would definitely consider this a lot better. But if you see it on like a triple threat, taking it so you can skip a different game, it's possible, but I would still consider this in the ill scale. Most of them that you see on there are just not good enough for you to take higher. Now, this is where it gets interesting, because we see stuff. Well, actually, we could go through the series ones. So series ones are cool and all, because you can use them to help you lock in your collections, whether that's for collector level, which only gives you 10,000 MT for every 100 cards, which is not good. But when you're getting non-sellable cards, it makes sense. Plus, you can lock in series 1 collections to basically get amethyst players, as well as if you lock in an east or west, you get a diamond, and then if you lock both, you get a pink diamond. So it's cool when you do get some series 1s. I don't know why I don't have the picture of the option pack, the 87 plus series 1 option pack. I consider that best. I always take that. I actually have a bunch on like that I didn't open yet. I definitely consider that in the lower tier of the best. I would take that 24/7 all day. The series 1 deluxe is definitely in the good. That one is, that card like costs 6K, right? That pack costs 6K. So I would take it even less than a 5K. I'd rather have 5,000 MT, because 5,000 you can buy pretty much whatever you kind of want, or more or less. But that one would be like slightly under, where maybe you could get 2 players, maybe you can make a little bit more value. The series 1 standard, I've been taking this only when I see it on the first board. I would still consider this an but if it's the best thing on your first board, take it. If it's one of your prizes, you might as well. You don't know what you could pull from there. You don't at the end of the day, but it's obviously not that great as well. I've seen somebody get a Hall of Fame badge. I have not yet. I played a billion boards. Someone said they saw it. I believe them. I give them the benefit of the doubt. If there is a Hall of Fame badge, you definitely take that. That is top tier. I would say that's better than honestly the deluxe pack too, to be fair. It's a Hall of Fame badge that can add a lot of value to your cards this early in the game. Now, like I said, this is where it starts getting interesting. You see the 84 plus packs. That is definitely more of the us scale as well. Now we'll go into gems of the games and the hidden gems. Which ones are better? People usually ask me, should I take the ones that just say gems of the game, or should I take the ones that say equal chance? Now what they mean by equal chance is you have a 50-50 shot of pulling a gem of the game or a hidden gem. Now which one is better, right? Which one is better? And now the way it is realistically, I think hidden gems are better. There's not that many gems of the game to begin with, so you got to focus up on that first of all. Now there are none of these I think are technically in the best. These are all good, right? All of these are good. We can even say the 84s go in here, but one thing you need to notice is the one that I just put in actually doesn't have the unsellable sticker. It doesn't have the unauctionable, all that. So when you do see those are definitely good. You definitely take that up. That's not the same as this one that says clearly that you cannot sell it. So definitely factor that in. Pay attention. I've pulled stuff from the 87 pluses, the 87 plus gems of the game. I had sellable ones. I pulled cards that sold for 10k plus, so I can move that one up, for example. Now it's literally, you just got to pay attention to if it's sellable, if it's not. If it's not, it becomes good. If it's sellable, you move it up to considering it the best. I always take sellable ones because you never know what you pull. Even a bad pull usually goes for around 5,000 MT, but you can risk it and pull a card that goes for 15, 20, depending on, I'm assuming now that people know the card prices will drop a little bit. I do believe hidden gem cards are a little bit better than gems of the game, but if it's unsellable, it's the same concept, and all of them are unsellable. You can't actually sell hidden gems in this game, so always factor that in. So that's why I will put it as the top of the good tier, the hidden gems. But if you get a 90 plus hidden gem, that people haven't seen that, but I've seen it twice. I've seen it on the lower tier board too before I warped, so know it's out there. That's definitely one of the best. You definitely take that. I have 2 or 3 of them that I still haven't opened up. Definitely recommend it. And then the other players that you can pull that are out there right now, I mentioned Jimmy Butler, but I told you there's a diamond and an Ami as well. So the diamond is Chris Paul, who we would consider obviously top tier. I would actually put that higher than the deluxe pack, because usually you're gonna pull an Ami from the deluxe pack, but you can also put it lower. I would put Obi Toppin up here as well. It's up to you whether you want to risk it on the deluxe pack. For me personally, I only pull Amis, but you could say that's better, like just risking it all to hopefully get something that's higher than Chris Paul. That is completely up to you. That's all you. Now the things I haven't mentioned are like the prize ball. Prize ball falls into the category. I don't remember anything really that I missed besides maybe wild gems. I know there's a wild gems one, but once again, that one doesn't have a single type of plus on the side, the ones at least that I've seen. So those are definitely ill. If it doesn't have any type of 90 plus, 87 plus, 84 plus, just know it's the worst, like I told you guys. So always stay away from those. I think everything else was pretty self-explanatory when it comes to low-end MTs or just things that clearly look like they're not good enough. I played too many breakout boards, so I apologize if I don't remember everything that's out there, but I remember a good amount, and I think I put and talked about pretty much everything I could. So remember, if it's sellable, you take those all day, every day. Hopefully you cash them in. You're definitely trying to find out like where you can see those pink diamonds. It's all luck based at the end of it, but if you see those are clear. I hope I straightened things out with the gems of the game, the hidden gems, and all those questions you might have had there. I think, like I said, the option pack for the 87 plus for the series ones is a good one. You can really get some really good stuff. I've been saving some stuff so I could open, like I said, these are completely terrible stuff. I could open one for you guys right now so you guys could see how terrible this is and how you should never touch this in your life. But these I've been getting from like the wheel spins or little things of that nature. You see I get a logo. Like, do I really want that? Like, I'll try to sell it, but I might not get more than 250. But you see here, my 87 plus has nothing next to it. There's no unsellable, so I know I can make a little bit of money on that. We have the option packs. I always take these no matter what, just because they have the game changer packs. I just wanted to know if I missed anything. Probably there's anything that's not here, I definitely don't take. The 80 pluses, obviously I get those from wheel spins or little things of that nature. Ball drops, I wouldn't pick those. I wouldn't pick a game changer pack. Just don't do it. Trust me on that. Do not take it. And yeah, I think I touched up on anything. I don't think I missed anything. The 90 plus hidden gems, as you guys see, you will find a good amount of them in my collection. I literally series ones, I take those on the first board if there's nothing better. I would rather, me personally, I'm just talking about me, I would take the series 1 standard over the gem of the game, just the gem of the game 87 plus, just because I feel like I have all of them. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. There's also the 87 plus. Sorry, I forgot to mention that one, but you guys can understand that it's in the good. It's obviously higher than the 84 plus. You wouldn't need a full breakdown of that stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna open all this stuff very, very soon, but we see another 90 hidden gem. I'm pretty positive I have another one as well. All this was like from just playing for a little bit. I didn't even play that insane amount. The Hall of Fame badges are usually from my park streaks. I've never seen one, like I said, in Breakout. And yeah, the way I see it is an 87 plus ruby gem of the game unsellable. Realistically, I don't want any of these cards. Like, I don't, like, honestly, I'm just being honest. Like, there are some good cards. Some of these cards are solid, but they probably wouldn't make my team. So realistically, I'm cool just getting something else that maybe I could lock in, like the series 1's cards. Like, I got really lucky yesterday and I pulled from a pack, I pulled Victor Wembanyama. Like, you never know what anything could happen. I actually got this from the Arrival box, I know that for a fact. But when I open my 87 pluses, now I'm looking for all the rubies that I'm missing, and hopefully it can make my, like, me trying to get these cards a lot cheaper instead of having to buy them, and then I could lock in and I could really do some damage with them, a Mutombo or a Rudy or whatever we end up getting at the end of it. That's why I've been taking them, but I'm not saying that's better than any of those other cards. Those are kind of preference. I think my list is unbiased as possible, but I told you guys pretty much what I think. Let me know if there's anything I missed. I probably missed a couple here and there. Be on the lookout for the Hall of Fame video. With all that said, I hope my videos are helpful as always. Share it with anyone else you think it could help. I see some of you guys adding people when they ask questions and linking them to my videos. That really means a lot. I appreciate you guys more than you know. We're on the road to 96,000, and I think we could hit it before the end of the weekend, and then 100K is just around the corner. I love you guys more than you'll ever know. And the breakout piece that we be talking about is this one right here, the one that needs 10. You guys can clearly see it. It's not this one. I've said it many times. This one looks like a pack. Do not take that one. You need to do step 1, then step 2. You unlock step 3 that has all of these. You throw in those pieces into this one. You exchange it, right? You go ahead and exchange it, and now you're one step closer to getting a piece that goes towards the pink diamonds that we get throughout season 1, or the 95 plus. Like, whatever one of these you want, you can definitely throw that into. With all that said, y'all know the drill, and ballin' out.